Shout out to all my brothers out there that got the beard. They like to take care of it. They like to keep it groomed. Look, we got a Black Friday sale going on right now. $5 off our essential beard growth oil and another $3 off the balm. Right now, I'm telling you, it's going to have your beard soft and glistening with a brilliant shine all day. The link is at the top line of the description, and the best part is the shipping is free for a limited time. So over the weekend, actually last week, approximately 4 days ago, Media Takeout ran an article, and in the article they're saying that Jay-Z's legal team is in the process of filing a lawsuit against Jaguar Wright. They're also saying now that Jaguar Wright is actually flustered, backtracking, and now saying that some of the claims that she made against Jay-Z on numerous YouTube shows and podcasts were AI. Now, Jag, as always, we have a great relationship with her over the years. If people don't remember, we were probably the first platform to really make Jaguar Wright known as far when she was trying to get her story out there about Malik B. She came to us and said, "Look, y'all come highly recommended," because a lot of people were hitting her at that time, and it was a powerful interview. Did great numbers and it got a great response. But just want to put that out there later, foundation for everything. What's your thoughts? First of all, we don't know if Jay Z is really Media Takeout is reporting that, but there's no documents or anything out there. It's just a rumor circulating around. But we do know that Jay Z went at Piers Morgan for having Jaguar Wright going there with her claims about him.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on these rumors right now, man?
So first and foremost, she's always been good to this platform. She's always been good to us individually. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt right now until we find out what's going on. But I'm gonna answer the question if it happened. If
Yeah.
she is saying that it was AI that did this, it's absolutely ridiculous. That is the craziest thing I've heard in a while, and it's a shame, and it's gonna hurt a lot of people because a lot of people. You got a sector of people that thought she was absolutely batshit crazy. We brought that up numerous times on our interviews with her. And you got a sector of people who thought that she was 100% telling the truth and used her as a martyr and as a foundation to everything that we've seen kind of go into motion the last few years in regards to in particular Diddy and Jay-Z.
Right.
Anytime something come up, Jaguar Wright was right. Jaguar this was the Jaguar Wright was that. So you had a sector of people that really believed in what she was saying, and then you had the other half thinking that she was crazy. So if she comes out and there's a video that her come out saying that she physically was doing AI, or if it is true, it completely washes her. It completely leaves her absolutely irrelevant. And there's no point of doing any more interviews. And I just put it like that. As much respect as I have for her, and I will continue to have for her because of how she's treated us personally. And like I said, giving her the benefit of the doubt. Hopefully it's not true. But if it is, it completely diminishes everything she's ever said. And you got to look at all of it with a grain of salt now.
Yeah, because you can't see if it's like a song or something that's different. But somebody sitting on camera actually saying something that can be verified numerous times.
You answering questions.
Yeah, you really can't. I mean, it probably won't hold up in a court of law. But I'm sure she's felt some type of pressure from Jay-Z. But here's the thing about this whole thing, man. It's like people have turned this thing into an industry now of spreading, whether it be rumors, falsehoods, salacious lies about people. And once you get hot once, you get hot again, you get hot again. Now it's like the only reason people gonna want me to come on their show is to do this type of shit. Is to keep on making shit up and keep on pushing the envelope and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. We see it now. People that have been around Jay-Z, Dame Dash, all these people, and we gotta talk about him too, but that's another thing. Like, it's like now you made a career off lying on somebody. I'm not saying that's what Jaguar, right? I'm sure there's some truth in what she's saying, but you see other people, whether they be bodyguard, security guard, they did a song.
Old producers.
Old producers, anything. Now, every time you go on the internet, you're talking about this person. Because it's the scary part is it makes you money now. It gets you attention now. So you keep pushing the envelope. You know what, matter of fact, I saw him over here. He was in the bathhouse with this person. I saw him over there. He tried to do this to me. Like, where was all these stories before?
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden, every time something happens, it's a new story. It's a new story. It's a new story. That's the dangerous part because now you're getting compensated for lies, and I think this is what fuels people's desire to continue to lie and drag people down. But it gets to a point where you can keep getting it off. You keep poking the bear. You're poking the bear. You're poking the bear, and then it turns into a Tasha K. Cardi B situation where it's like, look, even if you don't have no money, I'm gonna make a fucking example out of you. That's when it gets scary.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when YouTube, man, see, when you start getting checks the way these social media platforms was giving them out based off views, man, it'll change your whole shit. But what it does is it brings out who is genuine and who is just doing it for money, and it brings out the ugly in people.
Yeah.
And when you see that first check, and I don't know what the number could be, but it's typically sweet when you're doing millions and millions of views. That next month you get something probably bigger than you've ever gotten. And let me tell you something. That goes for music. That goes for comedy. That goes for acting. That goes for a lot of these professions out here where you and assuming these people are making a lot of money. Wait till they get their first YouTube check. They switch up their whole shit. You say, oh, now they got a podcast. Now they got this. Now they got that. It ain't no more acting. I'm a content creator because them checks be hitting. So you can only imagine when you got a Jaguar Wright or anybody for that matter who comes out and says these things and say controversial things and they get all these views and they start getting compensated for it. Okay, well, YouTube, hey, if you one-on-one video, continue to do the video because it's obviously working. It's the same formula. But what are the consequences and repercussions of that? If you are out here spreading misinformation and somebody gets wind of it and they want to call you out, then you got to deal with that too. And I don't care how much money you made on YouTube. Typically, some of the people you calling out, their money is way longer than that. So
now, and if because we heard what was said about Jay-Z. If that's the case, if it's true, right? You got to be able to back that up.
Yeah.
Because now you can say, okay, where was it? What time? You should be going to the dude Bugsby for real.
Be ready. Yep.
If you know what I mean, and have all the information lined up. So depending on when it was, maybe there was surveillance tape, maybe there was witnesses, maybe there was a whole bunch of things you can gather. But if you just making stuff up, that's not cool. And then it comes to a point where somebody come after you, it's over.
Yeah.
If you get Jay-Z on your radar, it's over.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have nothing, they can get ugly with this shit. They may come after, I don't know if you getting SSI, whatever you get, they may get ugly and go snatch that once they get the judgment. If you got a crib, a car, they can get real busy when somebody gets a lawsuit against you. It can get ugly and get scary.
Let me ask you this. Let's talk about the source real quick. How credible is Media Takeout as far as the source? I kind of get a vibe like sometimes they should be legit and sometimes you got to kind of do a little more vetting because it's like, I don't know. But what's your thoughts on Media Takeout?
It's 50-50.
Yeah,
it's literally 50 because, like you said, sometimes it's straight bullshit.
Yeah.
And sometimes they be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. I don't see Jay-Z wasting his time because I think he got, her to back off with the Piers Morgan thing. I haven't heard her really talking about it anymore, but if he did something to you, if it's the truth, stand on it.
Yeah, please stand on it.
Please.
Yeah.
Because we bring people on, we want to take your word for it. And we know some people be bullshitting. We get it, but we don't really know. All we could do is ask questions to try to get to the truth, but we weren't there. But it's your duty to, when you go on these shows to be truthful.
Yeah.
And I think some things she was truthful about, and some things have been embellished, like a lot of people do. She's not the only one. Yeah. A lot of people have embellished stuff over and over. But when you go too far to say if somebody actually had their way with you, right? That's serious. And you're Jay-Z, you gotta take that shit serious.
Yeah.
Because look what's going on now.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? We've had how many interviews could you think about that we've done over these last 8 years or so where we sat back and listened to the person, they are lying.
Oh yeah.
We can't vet them. The information that they gave us, we cannot backtrack it. We cannot confirm. When we first initially even brought Jaguar Wright on and we were presented with that interview, first thing we did was vet. Okay, yeah, she was around this person, was around this, okay, word.
That's a fact.
Talking about Common, Jay-Z, and whoever else she was talking about. We did some vetting. Okay, if she was around, she was around.
Yep.
So yes, these situations and these circumstances, as crazy and as mind blowing as they sound and seem, they could be true because there's some type of backing on that. She's been around these people. Some people never been around some of these. If y'all only knew, we probably have a whole catalog of interviews with people saying the most wildest shit about celebrities.
Shit that we done. We actually record, never put them up.
Never put them up. Because it was just like, nah, this is out of this fucking world crazy. So we try to vet and do our best, but we also, and y'all know us, we stand on this. We ask questions and we get out the way and let people tell their truth. Now, whether they're telling the truth, that's up to them. But we allow them to tell their truth.
Yeah, nah, I can remember them on French Montana. Remember that joint?
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking about. That's exactly what I was thinking about.
This chick was claiming, we could talk about it, we never put it up. The chick was pretty much claiming that French Montana had a baby with her and left him with the baby. And it was just like, we never kind of knew. And it was just like, And we was greedy and thirsty, we would have threw it up.
Oh, yeah.
But that could come, repercussions. And we have never, had anything blow up in our face, like that. Because we try to do as much vetting as possible. Like when people say, I was this person's producer, I was with this person. And you got to check into this shit
Gotta
first.
make sure.
So that is what it is, man. Hopefully, Jaguar Wright, hopefully she's doing well. I haven't talked to her in a minute. And that's that.
That's that. I agree. Oh, did you hear Adam 22